We're in already. Hi, everybody. Let me just turn the music off. Welcome in. I missed the countdown a little bit there. Hi, Anastasia. Hope you're doing well, mate. Thank you for joining in. Are you watching on X? That's cool. Let me just. Yeah. Sorry, things just kind of got ahead of me there. I thought we had like 2 minutes to go, and we didn't. And I was just saying, yeah, back to our usual kind of scrappy, winging it selves with a live stream. Is Logan watching? That's what I want to know. Probably shouldn't be watching right yet. Anastasia's in. Hi, Anastasia. Yeah, watching on X. Thank you very much for joining in. So we are broadcasting today's doodle on Discord on X on under corporate, which is me, and under Corp Dogs NFT as well. So yeah, and we plan to longer term. We do plan to kind of broadcast it on all the other platforms as well, on YouTube and Facebook and other places, maybe Twitch as well. But we'll see how we get on. Yeah. We, you watch everything, mate. I probably, yeah, probably. This is why we need to get some more funding in, mate, so that we can improve our. You can sit there with 5 laptops, so we can broadcast one drawing. Right. Right. So yeah, thank you very much for joining everybody. It's Doodle on Discord. It's a Wednesday night doodle, something really really simple, brought to you by Corp Dogs. Corp Dogs is the NFT project that myself and Joff's here, and so hi Joff. He is here. He's already had a little bit of a chat, but yeah, me and Joff, we're co-founders of Corp Dogs, and the main thing we want to do is just get people creative and get people growing their art collection. That's what we're all about. So yeah, today's session is Doodle on Discord, where I'm just going to show you step by step how to draw something. We're going to draw like a zombie head with some like characters coming out the top of the zombie head. Nice and simple. You'll just need a Sharpie if you want to join in. So Sharpie and a piece of paper. Go and grab that now. No excuses if you haven't got a Sharpie and you haven't got, if you just need a felt tip pen. If you're using a pencil, you can leave straight away. We're not using pencils. We've got to go in with Sharpies, yeah, with a felt tip pen. It's going to make it a lot more fun that way. It'll only take us about 20 minutes to do the drawing. It's a nice, quick, simple drawing today. And then what we'll do after we've finished the drawing is we'll whip over to Joff, who is going to be organising and giving away a piece of artwork. Joff, can you tell us a little bit more about the artwork you're giving away? Awesome. Right. I'm not sure if anybody, yeah, I'm not sure if anybody on X could hear that for some reason. You're not coming through. It's saying you're in the green room still at the moment. So everybody on yeah, yeah. Everybody on Discord, you would have heard the full lowdown on that one. So that's why it's better to get involved on Discord, because you can be a bit more interactive with us. But essentially, yeah, we're going to give away an NFT at the end of the session as well. We'll do a little wheel of losers. We'll spin the wheel, and somebody within the Discord will win the Moods NFT. But yeah, I can't figure out for the life of me why we're getting no audio from you. But yeah, we'll not worry about that too much. If you want to listen to Joff's dulcet tones, then make sure you join us on the Discord. Discord will come up down the bottom here. You see this little ticker that's going down the bottom? In there will be the Discord details. So if you want to join in and listen to Joff, you can join in just there, okay? Right, what we're going to do is we're going to get in with... we're going to get in with drawing, shall we? Let's change over then. Here we go. So like I say, all you need is an A4 sheet of paper and a Sharpie. That's all you need for today's session. We're going to keep it nice and easy. Really simple. Yeah, so just grab your Sharpie. Let's go and put some lines in. Ooh, connection's rugging a bit, is it? I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. You know, me and Joff had a little catch up just before the live session started, and it all seemed like it was going really well. As long as you can see the video, that's the important bit. All right, let's get on with it, shall we? Thank you very much. If you go Sharpie, we're going to draw a zombie. Let's go draw a zombie first. So first thing we're going to do, about halfway down the page, we're going to draw 2 rectangles. These rectangles, they're going to have rounded edges Love you too, Danya. We're going to have rounded edges, and we're going to leave a little gap across the top as well. Okay, so let's go and draw these two rectangles. Don't go too wide, because these rectangles are like the eyebrows as well. So we need to have a little bit of space on the side for the ears. So let's go about halfway down. Let's go for something like that. Shocking. That'll do. You know, in the middle there, two rectangles, rounded edges, flicked off in the middle there towards the center. Don't forget double line them. Yeah, double lining is not about making the line twice as thick, it's making the line twice as wonky. So let's go and just double line that all. Wonky lines are a really nice way of kind of like hiding any mistakes that you might make in the future. So that's why I like a wonky line. Everyone got that in? That's stage one. Well, that's not stage one. Stage one is the eyes. Let's go and put the rest of the eyes in. So we're going to go for a half circle underneath. You kind of want this half circle in the center, closer to the center of the eyes in here. So let's go, and in fact, I'll zoom in a little bit here as well. Woo. There we go. Half circles like that. Nice and wonky half circles. You see I've gone one a little bit bigger than the other. That's absolutely fine. Let's put a little reflection in just there. Little reflection in both sides. Colour the rest of the eye in black. Anybody that misses this session or wants to take part another time, or maybe has family members that you think will enjoy this, there will be a replay of this video, this tutorial, out tomorrow. It'll be on the Corp Dogs NFT X feed, so make sure you subscribe there. Okay, there's our eyes. We're just going to flick out a few little lines. So in the middle of the eyes, look, well, inside of the eye, just flick a little line down there, flick a little line down there. Little tiny, tiny lines. That's going to help us with like the bridge of the nose. On the outside of the eye, we're going to flick a little line. This time it's going to curve around the eyeball. So like that, little flick. Little flick. If you flick the pen, what's going to happen is when you flick the pen, you get a nice tapered, thin edge. That's what we're going for today's session. Okay, there's our eyes. Let's go put some cheekbones in. So this time the cheekbones are going to come from the eyebrow again. And again, just curve underneath the eyeball. Again, another flick kind of line like this. Thick and wonky at the top there. A bit thin and tapered down the bottom. Do something similar on the other side. Doesn't have to be exactly the same. Just something similar is good enough. Awesome. Joff's just shared in the Discord what we're going to be giving away today. Let me just show you. That's our NFT giveaway. So anybody that's in the in Discord and has well, anybody that's in Discord, I think gets their name in the draw. Anybody that's actually drawing with us, post their picture in the Discord, gets an extra entry. Okay, so you double your chances of winning. But yeah, that's what we're going to be giving away today. Quite a beautiful piece of artwork, actually. I wouldn't mind having a little go at drawing that myself. Nice. Right, let's get back on with this one. Let's go and whack in a nose. Nose is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. 5 lines. First line is going to be a big kind of U shape. Let's have it sitting about there. Double-ended flick off. Wonky in the middle. That's one line. Line number 2 and line number 3 are the nostrils. So let's go and put those nostrils in. So either side, look, just a little curve, a little flick. Anybody's struggling, if you struggle to flick off, what you need to do is just do some little dots and dashes. It's the next best thing. You can see I've done it across the top here. Look, my flicking off wasn't particularly effective just there, so just some little dots and dashes. Just get like that Morse code kind of noise in your head, and just do that with your pen. That's how I work it out. Okay, how are we doing here? That's 2 more lines for the nose. Next 2 lines, we're just going to take it from the nostrils, and we're just going to flick a couple of little lines out again. From there, flick one out that side, flick one out that side. So little kind of diagonal lines. Flick and flick. I think that looks okay. That's kind of looking what it was meant to look like. How many people have we got watching on X now? We've got 50 people watching on X. Thank you very much for joining in. If you're enjoying this and you want to take part, then the replay will be available tomorrow. I think actually X will probably put the replay available straight away. All you need is a Sharpie and a piece of paper, 20 minutes spare, and you can have a little go drawing this. We're drawing a zombie with a load of characters coming out of its head. Right, we are. Let's get this mouth out of the way, and then we're halfway through our drawing. So with the mouth, same way as we did these eyebrows. You see these eyebrows where they kind of like had a break at the top. We're going to do the same kind of shape down here, a little bit skinnier, break at the bottom instead. So let's go for this about there. Flick in. See how it goes about the same width as the eyes. That's not too bad. Let's double line it, nice and wonky. Flicking off around the bottom, or at the very least, dots and dashes around the bottom. Okay, beautiful. That's the bottom lip that you've just drawn in there. So let's go and attach this bottom lip to the eyes. One line that side, one line this side, look. And we're all attached. We've got a lot of space though. Where this top lip lives, we've got a lot of space, so let's go and throw in some teeth in that point. I always think when it comes to teeth, just go wonky with it. You know, you don't have to put an even number of teeth in. You don't have to put like neat looking teeth in. Just go and find a gap and just go and whack in some teeth. Let's go for a pointy one. Don't think about it too much. You see how I started thinking about what tooth to put in there, and immediately I stopped drawing. That's why I say don't think about it too much when you're drawing. Just kind of throw the lines in, hope for the best. If it works out, carry on doing it. If it doesn't work out, don't do it anymore. That's as easy as drawing should be. And yeah, the other thing I was going to say, if anybody watching on X, do me a favour, just quickly see if you can find out how to share and retweet, repost, whatever you call it nowadays, the feed. That would be really helpful. Thank you very much. Right, where are we at next? Let's go and whack in the chin. Chin, head, ears, and we're nearly done. Yeah, the chin is going to be a little D shape coming off the bottom there, going over to the other side. Look, double line it, nice and wonky. For our chin, maybe we want to turn that into a bit of a butt chin. We can do that. Look, just with a little curve there. Double-ended flick-offs, just touching each other, just a little tiny bit. Should we do? Let's do it. Let's just quickly whack in a neck, just because we've got time and we've got space. Let's just whack in a little zombie neck. So a little torn neck like that. Some little triangles down the bottom to make it look like the back of the neck. Also, what you'll notice I've just done there is I've just made a bit of a boo-boo. You see how this line, look, this line for the neck is just kind of coming up into the chin a little bit. That's what we call a mistake, because I went a bit too far with it. And that's exactly why I double line everything I do, because by double lining it, you're giving yourself loads of like free room to correct these little mistakes. So what we can do is just go across there, look, make that part of the line a little bit thicker. And because other parts of the line are nice and thick, it just looks like it's always meant to be that way. So it's just one of those ways that you'll really start enjoying how you draw if you know that future mistakes are easy to fix. I think one of the big fears when it comes to drawing is that you're going to balls it all up, you're going to make a bit of a mess, and you're not going to be able to fix it. This is a really nice way of being able to fix it. Oh, let's put a little shadow in. Just thicken that bit out down the bottom. Let's put a little shadow in just there. Just sends the neck sends the neck a little bit further back, yeah. Okay, let's do the ears. Each ear is 2 letters, capital C, capital F. So over on this side, let's do an ear. Let's whack it in just here. Let's make it go all the way to the edge of the page. There's our capital C. Wonky as you like. So go and throw that in first. Then we're going to throw in a capital F. The capital F will come from here, go across, flick down. Go into the middle, flick down again. There's a capital F. It's kind of pointing downwards, but that's all right. Ruggs is saying in the Discord about the loss of palette weighing heavy. I've only just found out. So palette has been one of the like marketplaces for say NFTs, and from what Joff was saying, it's closing down. It's either closed down or it's closing down very soon, which I don't know, just feels a little bit sad. It's going to do the same kind of ear over on the other side. Look, nice big C shape. You see what I've done there? I've gone loads bigger with this ear, and the reason I've done that is because over on this side, look, the ear goes like to within a finger width of the edge of the page. So I wanted to do the same over here, go within a finger width of the edge of the page. It just kind of balances your artwork a little bit better. It does mean you've got one big ear, but the way it kind of sits on the paper will look a lot better. So there's our capital C. Obviously, we've done it the other way around, and there's our capital F, like that. Just go in there, nice and wonky, dots and dashes, that kind of thing. How are we doing? We're 16 minutes in. 16 minutes in and nearly finished. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to put on an open head. We're going to open up the top of the head with a little zigzag. So you see where these lines around the edge of the eyes, these lines around the edge of the eyes, they're going to come up. They're going to grow up from here. Colleen, that's looking amazing. Sorry, Colleen's posting her artwork in the Discord, and it just distracted me. Right, so those lines are going to come up from the top of the eyebrows, and then a little zigzag all the way across. Okay, so look from there, make it look like it's coming out of the top. From there, it's going to come out of the top there, and then just a wonky old zigzag going all the way across. Something like that will do nicely. I should point out as well that in the I run the Corp Academy. Corp Academy is a community of artists where we get in there and I produce loads of I produce loads of drawing tutorials, drawing challenges, stuff like that. Tash helps me as well. I don't know if Tash is in the Discord or watching on X, but yeah. Tash helps loads with like coming up with challenge ideas, and one of the challenge ideas that she came up with was about drawing what's inside you. And we don't mean like from a well-being, what's inside you, draw your feelings kind of nonsense. What we're talking about is like physically what is inside. And so one of the drawings we've done is like what was inside. Let's see if I can just dig it out for you and show you. One of the drawings we've just done is what is inside your head. Oh, no, it's what's inside a monster's mouth. That's right. So it's that kind of thing, yeah. We can just draw something really weird. I've got another. I'm going to show people how to draw intestines spilling out of a little cartoon character's body for Posca Club at some stage. So that's the kind of weird stuff that we draw, and that's where this prompt has come from. It's all about drawing something, drawing what's inside of something. So the stuff that's inside is we're going to just draw a load of worms coming out of the top of this character's head now. So yeah, if you've got your own ideas of what you want to have coming out the top of the head, who's just shared that? Is that you, Colleen, again? Colleen's just shared their artwork as well in the Discord. So have a little look at the little monsters they're putting. But yeah, we're going to just draw loads of stuff coming out the top of the head. It can be anything you want, from like worms, intestines, brains, you know, thin air, whatever you want to put in there. Let's go and I'm going to put in some worm shapes there, like little Gurkosaur shapes. I call these Gurkosaurs because they're halfway between a gherkin and a dinosaur. So watch this. Look. We've got a little sausage shape in there first. Little bouncy line going across the back. This is what makes it look like a dinosaur, like a bit of a Stegosaurus kind of vibe going on. But then what makes it look like a gherkin is these little dashes that we put on this character as well. Just to give it like a bit of a dimpled effect. That's what we're going for. Joff, thank you for replying to Bloom Therapies on X. I think Bloom Therapies might be linked to me. That might be my missus. So you don't need to talk to her. You don't want to. Just be wary. She might be. She'll be hassling us about why we didn't get it working. She'll be hassling me anyway. I'm only joking. She wouldn't do such a thing. Right, let's move on. We've got a character in. Let's go put some eyes on there. So for the eyes, just two little black circles. For the mouth, a little W. keep it nice and simple, yeah? Let's flick off in each spine. Trying to quickly move the conversation on now. How many people we've got watching now on X? We've got 60 odd people in on X. Thank you very much for joining in. Hope you're enjoying this little tutorial. We're now just putting some little characters popping out the head. So there's our first character. Let's go and put another one in. Look, just coming out like that. Again, double line it like that. This time maybe put a slightly different shape in for the back. Going a bit spikier this time. There's no rules. There's no right or wrong thing to do. Just go and throw something in, see what happens. Remember those dashes to make it look like it is Gherkinasaur, like a bit gherkin. Keep with a simple face, so just 2 little black circles. And maybe, what about a U shape this time? A little U shape for the mouth. Let's go and do one on the other side. This time I'm going to do another bouncy line coming out the back. Double lining everything we do. Now, double lining everything you do is going to make your drawing take twice as long, but it gives you this really interesting line work that you don't get if you single line it. Single line it, you know, you're going to get some nice smooth drawings, but I think smooth drawings are a little bit overrated, so I prefer wonky doodle. Wonky doodles, easier to draw, and I think look better as well. So there's my third character. Let's go and put a little face on that one as well. What we're going to do for this one's mouth, let's just do a little grumpy mouth, a little downwards curve like that. Right, last few seconds then, we're just going to feel free to go and put extra little characters coming out the head. Maybe put one in just there, look. Yeah, one in. Let's finish off one just there. Nice little one because it won't take too long to draw. A little face like that, nice and simple, yeah. Okay, what we're going to do now, we're just going to start from the top. We're going to go down the bottom of our face, and we're just going to see if there's any like extra little details that we want to throw into this piece. So I will zoom in a little bit. Those top characters, they look busy enough, they're okay. So let's just work our way down. Let's go and put some little spots in this, on this zombie head. Maybe put in a few little, like, look at that, little kind of U shape, little C shapes for some extra little boils and things like that. Flick off a few lines. Put some little hairs coming out of it. Throw some hairs on the ears. That kind of stuff, yeah. Don't think about it too much. Just throw them in. Whenever you're doing spots and things like that, always do them, clump them together. Do them in 2s or 3s. Clump them together like that. They always look a lot better when they're clumped together. If you try to spread them out, they're going to end up looking like a pattern. That doesn't look quite as good. Just flick off a few little lines in the teeth for a little bit of teeth graining. Some going up, some going down. That kind of thing. Down the bottom, let's get some little spots in there as well. What else can we do? Let's put some little boils. Maybe a little boil on the back. Little spots and things. This is looking alright. Let's go and put some stitches in. Maybe a few little drips. Like I say, don't think about it too much. Just go and throw it in, see what happens. If it looks good, keep on doing it. If it doesn't look good, stop doing it. It's as easy as that. Okay, last thing I'm going to do now with this piece is I'm just going to put some little ink splats around the outside edge and some flies and things like that, just to finish it all off, and then we're done. Okay, so it's totally over to you now to like add those little finishing touches to your doodle. Once you've done that, if you're in the Discord and you're taking part in the, you want a double entry in the giveaway, then please go and post your name in, or post your artwork in the Discord. Take a quick photo, snap a quick photo. It doesn't matter if it's not finished, as long as it started and it looks reasonably similar. As long as it looks like you made an effort, then I'm sure Joff will put you into the draw. Joff, whilst we're at it there, like I say, you're in the green room for some reason in on Ecamm. I don't know why that is. That might be because you're muted. But we are going to switch over to Joff in a sec. We're going to have a little look at the Wheel of Losers. And it's only the Wheel of Losers because most of the people on there are going to lose. There's only probably going to be... It's only usually like 1 or 2 people that win. So we will head over to that in a little bit. Silent Axe has just put their drawing on. Look at those little tentacles coming out the top. That looks amazing. Hang on, Silent Axe. I'm going to just quickly share what that one looks like. Look at that. That's awesome, mate. Brilliant stuff. I love it. Yeah, one of the things we've been drawing this week in the Corp Academy, and again, one of Tash's prompts was to draw tentacles. Just add tentacles. Adding tentacles into places where you wouldn't normally expect to see a tentacle. I don't know if I did it in this book. Oh no, I did splats in that book. Don't know where my other book is. I've got too many sketchbooks going on. But yeah, I did a tentacle coming out of a takeaway box, like a little noodle box, which looked pretty cool.
Can you hear me now, Cool?
I can hear you, but I don't think... yeah, guests, I think. Yeah, go on then.
No, I'm just trying to work out some mic issues.
I think you are coming through, mate, on the X feed as well now. So thank you very much for that. I don't know how you did that, but awesome. It doesn't matter how it worked out. Yeah, so we're just throwing in some like last little bits. Maybe put some little drips in on yours. Throw in a photo on the Discord, and we will get around to sharing it. There we go. Extra little drips. Oh, I should probably put something coming out the bottom here, shouldn't I? What's everybody else done? African Giza fucker. Is that how I don't know if I've pronounced that right, but yeah, awesome little drawing. The only thing is you're drawing really small there, mate. You know, go and draw bigger. Well, the bigger you draw, the easier it is to get all those little tiny details in. So yeah, just go a little bit bigger. Get a fat pen, go bigger. My top tip for anybody that wants to just kind of start drawing with marker pens is to go with a Sharpie and a fine liner. So look, I've got a 0.5 fine liner and a Sharpie. That's all you need, because what you can do with this little fine liner is you can go and add in all these extra little details and bits of shading. And this thin pen and fat pen combo just works out really nicely. See what I mean by just adding? So I'm only going to just spend a few seconds. I'm not going to put too much into this because we are out of time. But yeah, just if you want to start drawing, just use this fat pen, thin pen combo, and you can get loads of good stuff done. See, look at that. It looks nice. And yeah, you'd also go in with these eyes as well. You'd put in little tiny details in the face with a thinner pen. Right, we are done. There you go. Last thing to do. If you like what you've done, sign it. If you don't like it, put somebody else's name on it. Yeah, no worries, Silent Thanks. Oh, look at that. I've just seen Greets. Oh, I didn't see that one. I'm just going to quickly share that one as well. So we've got this one from Greets. Look at that. And again, look, you can see the thin pen, fat pen combo really coming out strong in that. So that really fat pen, giving those real big, bold lines in the actual zombie face. And then we've got those hairs. Look at the hairs coming out of the... We've got hairs coming out of the pimple on the bottom lip. That kind of stuff. And the little tiny details up in the characters on the top. That's why I love that fat pen, thin pen combo. Looks like you're using Sakura Pigma pens as well. I think I'm going to move over to those soon as well. They're looking really good. Callahoo. Let's have a little look at Callahoo's. There's Callahoo's piece. That's looking really nice. Awesome stuff, mate. Loving the texture in your line work. That's looking really cool. Beautiful. Right, who else have we got? Callahoo. Did I share Colleen's? Let me share Colleen's. Look at that. Loads of little characters coming out the top. Beautiful bit of shading under the neck. That kind of stuff. That looks awesome. And who else have we got? Jotaro. Did you just change your name? I don't know. But look at that. Tiny one. So this is the one where I was just saying, just draw a little bit bigger. Bigger is easier to draw, and I know it's probably more difficult because it looks like you've only got a biro or a pencil to kind of do your drawing with. But yeah, try drawing a little bit bigger. It's gonna really enhance your artwork loads. But that's a really solid start. I love that. Nice work. Right, is everybody in who's in? Anybody else want to add their name? Name change makes sense. Artsy Natty is in as well. Let's have a little look at Artsy Natty. Look at that one. Awesome. So it doesn't matter that it's not finished. We've still got some characters that are going to go on the back there. That's absolutely fine. I'd go a little bit fatter with some. So some of your lines look like they've been double lined really, really nicely. Some don't look like. Some look like they've just had single lines. Make sure you go over every single line, double line it, make it really fat, especially lines on the outside of the character. But yeah, looking really cool. Well done, Artsy. Anybody else throw in their artwork in on the Discord? Now's the time to do it. Oh yeah, I was going to sign mine, wasn't I? Even your signature, needs to be part of your artwork, nice and big on the front so everybody can see it. Double line your signature as well. Make it wonky, fat and wonky. Artsy, no problem. That is exactly what I'm here for. Jotaro, have you put some updates on yours? Looks like you've got some hairy bits coming out. Look at these little hairy bits. Awesome stuff. That's it. I mean, that actually looks like my hair when I take my cap off. Brilliant stuff. Okay. What do you reckon then, Joff? Is everybody in that needs to be in? Should we go over to the wheel?
Yeah, it's looking good. I think everyone's in now. I've got all the doubles.
Here is the wheel, and I'm going to hand it over to Joff, who is now the king of the Wheel of Losers. Off you go.
You can hear me still, can't you?
I can hear you, and little green lights are flashing when you talk, which is always a good sign. Okay. So I think we're good.
That's always yeah, absolutely. Right, let's give it a go. Trying to remember how I did it. Oh yeah, click the middle. Let's go. Good luck, everyone. Oh, actually, let's shuffle it first.
Yeah, shuffle that.
All right, let's give it a go.
Worst sound effect timing ever. Is that it? Nice one, Greets. Well done.
Congrats, Greets.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm thinking Greets is a member of my community as well. I'm assuming either that or you've got the same name. It could be somebody else, but yeah, congratulations. What's Greets one?
It's a one sec. It's the cow in the middle. It's the moose.
It's in the middle. There you go. So have a little look in the middle of that wheel. That's the cow you've won, the NFT that you've just won. Congratulations, Grace. Well done. Raise a ticket in the Discord. You looks like you are. Yeah, obviously you're in the Discord because that's how you've won. Only winners live in the Discord. So yeah, raise a ticket in the Discord and or reach out to Joff or myself, and we'll help you along with getting hold of your NFT.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Greet says they can't see it. One sec.
They can't see it. It is in the chat, mate. If you scroll a little bit further back in the chat, as soon as you find a cow with a robot arm on its shoulder, that's what you've just won. So yeah, we'll get that out to you. Like I say, just raise a ticket in the Discord. One thing then, so anybody else who's watching, thank you very much, Joff, for doing that. Anybody else who's watching today's session on X, on Twitter, down the bottom here, you'll see the Discord. There it is, discord.gg/corkdogs. Go and join that Discord if you can. If you want to be in with a chance of winning. So over in the Discord, there's a better opportunity to kind of interact and chat with us, but also you stand that's the only way you can actually win one of the NFTs at the end of the session as well that we're giving away. We're only giving away one today. It's a quiet week, so usually we give away quite a few different bits. So please make sure you join the community, or at the very least share it around for us. Any other announcements that we need to make, Joff?
I think that's it for now. Keep an eye on the Discord. We will have more to say in the next day or so. We've got some kind of updates on Corp Dogs and what we're up to. But yeah, that's it for tonight, I think.
Awesome stuff. Right, thank you very much for taking part, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that lesson. We're not going to be back next week. We'll be back in a few weeks. A break for a few weeks, so keep your eyes peeled on the Corp Dogs X feed, and we'll let you know when the next doodle on Discord will be. Okay, take care, everybody. See you all soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.